What is going on? Welcome to this hobby of ours. I am super duper jazzed. Why? Because I have got a GMT on deck, on the desk. Thank you to my good buddy Derek at Moyer Fine Jewelers for lending this in. I appreciate your partnership and your trust so very much. And this watch is amazingly good looking. On wrist at the moment, I have got my Squale GMT. Come on, I have to cover her face so it'll go into focus. This is my current golf watch GMT because I need the bezel to count my strokes on the golf course. The one downside to this Squale is that it is a unidirectional. I don't usually wear this on the right. My left hand is not working. It's unidirectional, which Squale, I love you, but it makes no sense. But when I saw this one over here, the Seiko, on Moyer's website, I was like, I need to get that in, get it on wrist, and maybe take it golfing with me. But it is the winner as I'm shooting this. Didn't even want to take it to Topgolf once I found out how much it costs. Because if you see up in there, this is no ordinary Seiko. This is a Prospex. Let's zoom even further. Oh, that's not going to help. Spring drive, which is why we've got some Grand Seiko books on deck. Now, a lot of people are thinking that Prospex, which stands for Professional Specifications, is getting a little big for their britches. But you know what? If they're rolling heavy with spring drive technology, they're allowed to. Because Grand Seiko, all that beautiful design language and technology is going to filter down into the other echelons of Seiko. So while I originally intended to do a side-by-side, even a watch war, unfortunately, Squale, I love you, you're awesome, you make great watches, you are not in the same camp as this spring drive Seiko GMT. So we're going to take you off wrist, and we're going to get up in this Seiko's business. All right, gotta get the gloves on for this one. This one is an absolute beauty, but as I said, it is certainly from price and value, is in the Grand Seiko territory. So we're gonna give it the extra special glove treatment. So what do we have here? We have a Seiko Prospex, gorgeous GMT, absolutely gorgeous GMT. Let's put some numbers up on the board, and you can see the reference number. I'm going to play with this a little bit in the light, because the first thing I noticed about it is, obviously on the bezel, we've got black and green, but also the dial, if you can see there, if I turn it upside down, you can see it. The top of the dial is darker, and the bottom of the dial is lighter, and you see that hand? That hand reflects and shines as yellow. So we got all the same beautiful color aesthetics that the Squale had. And what basically got the Squale nominated as my my golf watch. But this one is a titanium piece, and so she's a little bit big. She's a biggin. She's fat, PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. And looking at a diameter of 44.8, now that sounds very scary for someone with a 6.5 inch wrist, but have no fear. Seiko's got a more polite lug to lug going on there, which makes it wear a little bit better. Now, it's coming in at 14.7, which is a touch thick speaking generally, but remember, spring drive. And the funny thing about spring drive is I can just sit there and watch that hand go around all day. And power reserve, my new, as I get longer in the tooth, power reserve is pretty much my new favorite add-on complication. Thankfully, not an UGG width, but a proper lug width of 22 millimeters and a generous 100 meters water resistance. Now, I said it was titanium, so she is pretty light, coming in at just about 146 grams. Pretty gorgeous, and I dare say a contender for my golf watch. I'm going to pop up a picture of the original Seiko, Grand Seiko watch I wanted as a golf watch, but the bezel doesn't move. It doesn't rotate. If that bezel was non-stationary, I would have totally bought it for my golf watch. I think that watch is, gosh, I think that watch is like 6 G's though. You can get them used, obviously, for mid-4s. This piece is a little more politely priced as brand new. These are so new, this hasn't shown up on the used market yet. But guess what? Unidirectional bezel, no clicks. It's okay, I don't mind not having clicks, but the Squale, it's a GMT. It doesn't need to be unidirectional. All right, sorry, miss, I didn't mean to cover you up with a pillow. I apologize, darling. But let's get this on wrist and see how she wears. This is a brand new watch. It will be treated as such. I'm not going to size it, not even going to wear it on my skin, wearing it on the gloves. Going to return it to my good buddy Derek in like new fashion. But let's see if we can get that. Yeah, because of the shorter lug to lug, I can still wear it. I can still pull it off. Long lead angle. Looking a little bit of a chunky monkey, but still not that bad. The reality is, with that titanium, and if I was wearing it on the golf course, I'd probably put it on a silicone or something like that to pull it off. Now, a lot of people say, Derek included, that you shouldn't wear a mechanical watch on the golf course. I have to say you are probably correct. But my watch, my fun. Not in the case of this one. This is not my watch, but I'm still having some fun. I might just have to buy this off of you, Derek, and wear it to the golf course. Let's be real for a second. I go golfing once or twice a year with my good buddy Dan if I'm lucky. But the reality is I'm doing twice as much golfing as anyone else there because I'm hitting the ball so often. And you're probably right. I probably shouldn't be wearing an expensive watch on the golf course. But this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at those curves. Look at that chunkiness. I don't want to get blocked or demonetized. But boy, she's sexy, isn't she? Look at that green glow. How do I not keep this one? Alright, crown at 4 o'clock. Titanium. 22 millimeters. Thank goodness, not an UGG width. Great bezel action. Super duper smooth. I've never seen a GMT do that dial color fade the way Seiko has done here. I gotta say, Seiko, I am impressed. And you know I love me a power reserve complication. Deliciousness. Fabu times 2. In summation, is she a beauty? Check. Is she high quality? Check. Is she perfect for the golf course? I'm sorry, Derek, but check. If this was my watch, I would definitely take it to the golf course. But since it's not, since it's yours, I won't do that. But I would absolutely... Here's the thing. If this watch was around when I'd bought this, even the roughly 10X, I would probably have bought this as my go-to golf watch. Gorgeous. You know, if that other one had a movable bezel, I would have bought that one, but it didn't. It's almost like Seiko's been listening in on me through my television or my blog posts. Who knows? But this is more or less, this is kind of a Grand Seiko. It's got spring drive. Seiko Prospex didn't invent spring drive. Grand Seiko did. I haven't reviewed any of my Grand Seikos yet. That's forthcoming, but gosh, you just stare at that sweep all day long. Power reserve. Titanium, my favorite metal. Derek, I might just have to wire you some money. I'm going to sleep on it, but boy, she's gorgeous. Yes, I'm at 6.5 inches wrist, so 44.8 is pushing max diameter, but the lug to lug is polite, and thank goodness 22 millimeters at the lug, not 21. That means I could get me an isofrane. Oh, could you picture a green isofrane? Wait, does isofrane make green? I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. I know isofrane makes 22 millis, though. I know they make white ones. Oh, that would be so choice. Oh! Let's have a little fun with make-believe, shall we? Now, Derek, don't worry about this part, because these are silicone. They're not, they're not 22, but let's play some make-believe. Oh yeah, isofrane goodness. Number 1. I can tell right off the bat number 1 is a winner, but boom, number 2. Now the yellow on this GMT hand is a little bit too subtle. This one would go a little better on the Squale because it's kind of a brighter yellow on that. But boom, one more. Oh, nah, doesn't go. Too much of an army green. That's okay. I just need to ring up isofrane, see about a 22 in this color, because that would make an awesome golf strap combo for... I don't know, Derek. You might be getting a phone call soon. If nothing else, to thank you for loaning this in, but dang. Prospex, what are you doing to me? Getting me to spend money during the holidays. What the heck? I usually don't buy watches this time of the year. chiefly because of shipping issues to and fro. But this one's already in my house, so why not? Well, if you are in the market for a gorge GMT, and it is priced better than a Grand Seiko, but it still has a lot, not only of those design elements, titanium, gorgeous titanium, and the spring drive movement, and GMT, and if we can get it to pop, that pop of yellow. Buy this watch and take it golfing. Just don't tell Derek, and it'll all be okay, because it's your watch, your fun. All right, Derek, I'm going to stop the video there and pick up the phone and give you a holler. Thank you all for coming along on the ride. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope that wherever you are in this wonderful, beautiful hobby of ours, you are enjoying yourself, that you are blessed. All right, we will catch you in the next one. Peace.